Okay. Alrighty. I think that's it. Yep. Alright. Properly. Yes. Cool. Alright. And we just kind of close that. Alright. Hello, hi, and welcome back. I know I've been streaming a lot more regularly lately. Woo! Yeah. Anyway. Um, Sorry, I'm just adjusting some things for you mobile folks, and there we go. All right, cool. Anyway, hello, hi, welcome, and hello. I ended up not doing anything that I said I was going to do in between. Whoops. We're actually gonna scoot more over a bit. Bring them down. Yeah, you know. Scoot over, and then we're gonna scoot me over because okay, no, that's why. So I'm fully in screen. Okay. I might scoot me over a little tad. I was doing some stuff with one of my other. I instead of doing stuff in game, I was doing stuff for the profile. The my channels. The profile. Been playing this game too much. Anyway, get rid of that. Get rid of that. I didn't like the fact that there was a creeper up here. No bueno. No, thank you. All right. Give me this. Go away. All right. And so my only goal right now is to get to the Dwarven Mines as quickly as possible. Can I place this down yet? No, I need 22 for that, which is really annoying that I bought it and it doesn't tell you that you need a certain level for carpentry. Anyway, so my only goal for today is basically, I'm realizing I should probably snag some of these away. See if I can't condense them down into that. My only goal for today is to get into the Dwarven mines. I have the full miner suit, which is like heck yeah, let's go. I'm trying to remember, so I'm gonna end up looking this up and pissing off my computer because it doesn't like the thing. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Mining, mining, mining. XP gain. That's not what I'm looking for. Diamond, pure coal. That's all that stuff. Okay, that answers that question a little bit. What on earth? Oh, okay. Sorry, I was trying to looking up what gives the most. Okay, so that does give 20. Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out what gives the most XP, and the generalized answer of that is obsidian, and it's basically it's the blocks all give 20 XP, and obsidian gives 20, and then you get into the custom stuff, which I can't even touch until I get down there. So what we're gonna do is we're going to scoot over back to the end dimension, and we're gonna start getting a crap ton of obsidian. And yeah, okay. So first, turn those all in. I'm gonna stick those back here. This is about as high as I'm gonna get that. Then boop and boop, boop. I'm kind of getting to a point where I need more stuff in here. Oh well. In the meantime, these recharged yet? It'll be recharged in a little bit, so we're just gonna go for it. Until we're up there, it doesn't matter. Oh, cool. That's nice. All right. Hey. Hey. Very nice. Okay. So this is 5K, this is 4K. There we go. Oh no, did I not get these ones? I don't even know. Okay, all right, there we go. Nice. Alrighty. There we go, and that brings me to, I think that's 19. Pretty sure that's 19. That was definitely 19. That's my average. Because my fishing is garbage. It's not the greatest. All right. And we have nothing to do with alchemy right now. We'll fix that. All right, cool. So that's all done. We're gonna stick this in here. Get my dailies done, which is not bad considering how quick that was. And with that, we're going to empty these guys. We're just doing profile maintenance. Sorry. Snag that. That's one. Go. Oh, I have enough to level this guy. Nice. More than enough. Good damn. Woo. And that's more slots. Let's go. And with that, we are going to go to our fun little friend here, the merchant, and we're gonna just sell this crap. Should have sold it last night, but I didn't, and it's whatever. We're selling this because that's money. And because that 100,000 I think I got from the enchanting stuff, we're gonna come to our friend here and we're gonna deposit that, and that brings me to 200,000, the most I've ever had. Let's go. I mean, most I've ever had that I didn't immediately turn around and buy a sword with. All right, now we go on the fun adventure of mining a crap ton of obsidian, which is going to be a little boring. I might switch it up here now and again. Basically, that is mildly disturbing. Okay. What I'll probably also do is basically I'm gonna do more mining, and then I'm going to mostly do mining so I can get to level 12 for mining, so I can start working on getting down into, although I should probably check what I actually need, because if I end up needing more than, what do I need? It's a minimum. How do I get in here? Mining level 12. And Heart of the Mountain. Because I remember Heart of the Mountain being, you have to have okay, it doesn't really matter. All right. Yeah. Okay. We'll just get to mining level 12 as quickly as possible, and go from there. I want to get to, what the hell's it called? I want to get to Crystal Hollows before. Running into Crystal Hollows before Aura is elected because of the drops thing. Sorry, I'm just trying to get some bestiary real quick. I don't think these dummies have anything except like bone dye, which I don't really care. Hi! Missed you yesterday, I think. I think you were busy yesterday, I don't remember. My life's been a blur, so if you were here and I don't remember, I'm sorry. I know you've been busy with school though, so that's not meant as a guilt trip in any way, shape, or form. Anyway, speaking of, how have you been, Alex? Yeah, no, that's exactly. You've been extremely busy, so I wasn't even worried. Oh, wow. Okay, well, well, hopefully after the semester, you'll be able to breathe a bit. I'm gonna go a little bit more just to get that unlocked. That's a collection thing. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, I wish you the best of luck with both of those presentations. What are you doing? I know why I'm here. Why are you here? There it is. I can imagine you'd be excited to get to the end of this week. For all of the reasons. What does this do? Interesting. That's good. It's always good to be confident. This is new. Oh, geez. You want to make sure you get your sleep so you don't mess up your presentations and stuff. Oh, no. Well, that didn't... Here I am showing off how crap I am at parkour. Alright. Sorry, I'm just trying to get to certain spots. Oh. Ads. Alright. Since we're doing this, we're going to do XP. And I'm going to do some quick math. Well, the ads are going, because that's probably for the best, honestly. Okay, so my mining is at 10. It needs that. Okay, so those are 20. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do math, so my focus is on the math. Okay, so 5,000. No, 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 no. Minus 4. We'll just do 40. Alright, so I should theoretically, basically within a stack of obsidian, get to level 11, and then I'll do more math from there. Welcome to the entertaining part of the stream, I say, full sarcasm. Eventually, mining obsidian will be faster, but for now, you get stuck with this. Although it's not too bad right now. I think the exact number was something like 36 or 38, but I'm just saying a full stack. Because, well, why not? And yeah. Let's see, once I get to third... Okay, there it is. The other thing is I have to take into consideration the fact that there's farming fortune, so every once in a while I'll get double. So I do want to say the full stack, just to kind of cover my ass. And yeah. You've been freed from your capitalist prison. Alright, in that case, Bezos, go away. Perfect. Sorry. I found your term of it amusing. This is gonna be like a good chunk of my stream is the mining this line back and forth. I'm doing lines. I'm joking. I okay. I was like, I did not touch any kind of anything. Leave me alone. And yeah, there it is. Okay, I was right. Yeah, I know. It's basically I'm trying to get this up another level. All right. So with that, we're gonna shove this in a box, and then I'm gonna do more math. Because basically, yeah, that the green and the purple are what I'm going for, which is the Crystal Hollows and Dwarven Mines. The good news, apparently, is the Crystal Hollows is immediate access, although I'm pretty sure it costs you a pretty penny to go in every time. And yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's totally fine. I understand that. No worries about that, Alex. I assumed you were going to be going because of your lecture. You said you had a lecture in 3 hours, which means you've probably got to go in the class in 2 hours. So you got to get there in 2.5 hours. So you having to leave soon makes 100% sense. Don't worry. Uh, what did I say? Because I meant presentation. I don't know what I said. Uh, if I just said thing, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. What? What just? Oh, cool. I did a thing without doing a thing. I was here for the end. Oh, so yeah, you got to go even sooner. Cool. Sorry, it was the I looked over to read. Oh, I said lecture. My bad. I think it was because in my brain it was I was just thinking lecture halls because that's where I assume you were doing the presentations. I haven't been to school that isn't high school. I've been doing trade stuff, so I wouldn't know. I was starting to do math, and then I completely got sidetracked. Okay, 7.5K screams into the void. Okay, so 7.5K. Mm-hmm. Do not put 0.5, you absolute moron. Okay, so 375. Oh my god. So I need 6 stacks of obsidian to get this to work. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. That's why I like education. I don't like the education system because that kind of crap is very weird to it's I'm not even gonna get into the whole it's designed to make us be like worker bees part. It's that kind of thing of the I'm sure you can make up for it with other ways, although I'm assuming you're like college. I can't remember if you said university or not. College, university, the whole 9 yards. It requires you to basically conform to a way of learning and presenting that you might not, and showing like how you've understood it, which might not be the best for you. Because me with my ADHD, I could absolutely never. Like that's part of the reason I never tried to. Because my original goal in life when I was a lot younger and my dream was marine biologist. That is not happening anytime soon, if ever. If I take off on this and get enough money, I might end up doing it and take you all with me to show you the bottom of the ocean. But in all seriousness, it became very okay. So I started to say college, and then I was like, wait, no, I think you said university. But yeah, no, the yeah diving stream. I know there's a few of them that already do that. Honestly, if I was gonna go do anything, I think I would try and do what I think it's Green Earth. There is a YouTube channel I follow, and this is not me plugging them. Mossy Earth, that's the name of them. Let's see if I can't. You get to see a bit of behind the curtain. Mossy Earth. I am not plugging them. I am not any kind of sponsored whatever. I just really like their stuff. The what I'm referring to with all of this is I have something to watch later apparently. They're recreating a reef, and they have been basically doing it for over a year. Of basically, it started here. They restored a coral reef, and they're using. If you can see them in this, they are using a rebar frame, and they're putting a I don't remember all of it, but basically they're putting sand on it with a biodegradable, like bio-friendly glue, and essentially it promotes the coral growth. And they've brought back an actual coral reef, because basically here you can see where, yeah, here day 0 to year 1, like it's come back a lot. And I've been following their stuff for a very long time, because like they've been going on for years. But this is currently my favorite project of theirs, is the reef one. But they've done so much. It's the you subscribe to them, like you basically donate monthly kind of thing to help them out. And I'm not trying to promote any of that part here, because economy is tight, and I'm not gonna. If I'm not sponsored by them, so I'm not gonna even remotely start to try in that. But my point was, is if I got any kind of marine biology kind of degree in the future of any kind, I would be going and doing something like that. Was where I was going with all of this. Is basically I'd be going and like helping rebuild or petitioning to rebuild reefs, because that's the other big thing. Is one of the things that they're doing is they're working with local governments to make massive protected zone, because basically what's happened is in that area it's a two-part. It's one of the what is it the trying to think of the basically the warming of the ocean there basically has created a bleaching effect, which basically just destroyed a bunch of stuff. But it was also, there was overfishing, and the fishing trawling basically destroyed a bunch of everything. So combination of the two things, and the massive coral reefs that were there basically got reduced to almost nothing. So they can't do anything about the bleaching as much, other than basically going and getting a bunch of baby corals and putting them in areas to have them grow into these big massive structures that they're doing. Um and then basically from there they working with the government so that other like fishing things can't come in and mess it all up. There's even parts of it where it's like a no wake zone, where you can't even have a boat there, because if you do, you get in a lot of trouble. Because there's like there's a bunch of endangered fish species and everything else there too. I think the really cool part that they were showing off is the fact that the coral has grown to such a point that they have actual moray eels and other like really cool things like mantis shrimp living in their coral that wasn't there like a year and a half ago, which is like, holy crap, you managed to basically bring back a whole ecosystem to this area. Good for you guys. Because I know there's a lot of like questionable eco things out there nowadays. But it's the happy thing of more and more things are doing their best to, hey, I want to have a planet to live on in the next 100 years. Can we not do that? And so more and more things have been coming out to like fix the things that the rest of humanity has essentially intentionally or otherwise messed up. And that's not meant as a guilt trip. It's just kind of a lot of it's been damaged before some of it was even some of us were even born, and that's not anything any of us can do to change back then, but we can definitely try to change going forward, kind of thing. And yeah. Anyway, enough about all that. Oh no, what did you do? What'd you do, Alex? What have you done? I'm kidding. I hope it wasn't something like actually bad. Oh no. I hope you don't get in trouble for that. Because I know there are some that are like, you didn't do it properly, you didn't listen to instructions, you therefore fail. I don't care if you do it the proper way afterwards. I'm not saying that yours is like that, I'm just hoping that yours isn't like that. Okay, that's good. I'm sure if you end up also basically going, sorry, couldn't find the way into the portal, I emailed it to you to like, because that's the thing is like, if you need to email it to go, hi, I don't know how I can't get into the portal right now. This is me showing that I have actually done the work. Please don't friggin' fail me. They kind of have to because then it's a paper trail of the you did the work. Technology wasn't letting you do things, which is always a fun experience of the hi technology. Can you kindly back off a little bit? Well, we've finished 3 stacks, so we should be roughly half to 12. Yeah, no, don't dwell on things. It's all good. You'll be fine. Exactly. You have other things to focus on. Don't worry about that. Hey, we are halfway. uh, ugh. Sorry. The me reading that it made me think of the because I was yeah yeah that's where I was going along that line of thought of the I I'm in I don't know if it's extroverted introvert or an introverted extrovert. Basically, I don't I don't love public speaking. I know you're being sarcastic, don't worry. But it's the I've done public speaking, like actual public like I was about to say like actual public speaking. Yours is actual public speaking. I can't downplay it in any way, shape, or form because you've also got the anxiety of yours is not only being presented to potentially a classroom, I'm not sure, but definitely to hey Tyriso. I think I pronounced that. Not much. I'm basically just trying to get to level 12 mining as quickly as possible. And right now, the best option for that is either struggle to do so in the deep caverns or mine obsidian for the next like 10 minutes. I was just talking with Alex here of basically they've got presenting, and I was gonna start a little rambling rant to fill the void as I brain dead mine obsidian. But basically just kind of talking about public speaking and whatnot. Yeah. What's funny, actually, Alex, is the where I was going with that whole public speaking thing, where I was like, I want to make sure not to downplay what you're doing. Is where I was going with it is when I was like 10, 12. I don't remember which. I was young. It was grade school. Ended up doing it was public school and it was meant just as a little like project, and it was basically we were given a top we were basically given all sorts of things, and the topic I chose was sea turtles, specifically green sea turtles. And I got so ADHD hyper focused into it, I did a crap ton of research. I have the thing somewhere, and I ended up doing a good enough job that impressed the teacher. They shoved me in front of an auditorium of the entire school, which was terrifying. And then I proceeded to win that and move on to the regional public speaking of it on my little topic of sea turtles, and I have an award for it somewhere, which was really good for a young ego of mine. Anyway, Teresio, I think I'm. Thank you, Alex. I think. Am I pronouncing that right, Teresio? I'm probably butchering however you say that. Oh, nice. Cool. I got it right. I think I already, Oh, okay. Teresia? To... I'm gonna do my best here, but I'm gonna butcher it so much until I get it right. Oh, oh, I see now. It's a 0 and a 7, not, okay.
how it shows up on my thing right now, like how it's showing it up is '07, not '07. But you know, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just explaining how it shows up to you on my thing. So hi, how are you, Teresia? I think I already asked that. Sorry. uh. Okay, that's getting close to. Sorry. Uh. There's the Canadian coming out. The continuous apologies for doing not anything purposely wrong. Oh my goodness gracious, there is so much to do here. Alright. Just gonna keep mining obsidian. I promise this will get a little more entertaining once I'm done with this blasted rock of death. You know what? Once I'm finished with this row, my line here. So I joked with Alex earlier, I'm doing lines. Once I'm done with this current line, I'm gonna go down and murder some more Endermen just to kind of take a break from this brain dead task. I know a lot of Ironman, especially with Skyblock and everything else, is very much a brain dead banging head on wall for repeated hours, but with this lack of speed, I understand that it's probably not exactly the most entertaining thing in the world. That's where me speaking comes in. And alright. Now that I've done that line, I'm just gonna shove you in a box. Alright, Alex, thank you. I wish you the best of luck with your presentation. I hope you get full marks, and I hope that your peers and teacher are kind. And I'll see you when I see you. Have a good one. Well, that's a reminder to not wear the mining outfit when I do this. I got absolute. Yeah, I hope you get full marks as well. See ya. So this is actually on the Hypixel server, Teresia. This is the Hypixel server. It's basically, they've got a game mode where it's Skyblock, but it's not your typical Minecraft Skyblock where you basically have a cobble generator and you build things and maybe have other little sky islands. It's, you have your island, which we'll just go to. Starts off with normally just this little thing. I've built off to other things. And then you get a tree, you do the normal whole Skyblock thing, you build off, ignoring our friends here and our, we're not going to call them, our labor. And then you get dropped off here, which is the hub, and then you just go on magical adventures through everything else. They've basically turned the concept of Skyblock, Minecraft Skyblock, into a bit of an MMO, like the whole multiplayer. I don't want to say massive multiplayer, but it's definitely, there's plenty of people on here, as you can see, just this list, and I think the what is it called? They can reach up to 250,000 players at a time. I don't think they ever reached that, but yeah. But I do play, like, with friends, multiplayer, for normal Minecraft. I do, play, like, multiplayer when I can wrangle the friends to do that. And then, like, I do play normal Minecraft as well. I think I've got a hardcore world somewhere, but I couldn't remember. I know I've streamed it, and then promptly died, because I was not as good at the game as I thought I was. It's those baby zombies. They kill everyone. Someone, oh, an even babier Iron Man than me. Neat. Wasting one. I don't care. Oh, someone's here doing things. I'm not gonna be rude. Anyway. Yeah, there's a lot to this, what is it called? This game mode, I'll say. The other thing on top of it is, because this is, like, set up similar to an MMO, what they also have, which is what I'm playing, is there's different types of, like, special profiles you can do. One of them is Stranded, which is basically the normal, like, was it? Normal Skyblock experience of you never leave your island, you don't get to visit the others, and you have to do creative ways of getting the other stuff to the Hypixel version. And then on top of it, oh goodness gracious, I need to go back and hand this money in. And then on top of it, they also have Ironman, which is the exact same as normal. But then they basically, you're not allowed to trade or buy things from any of the other players, which means you have to get everything yourself, and sometimes for progression that can be millions and millions of certain materials or blocks or whatever. Do I prefer mining or building? I think it depends, like, it depends on, like, if I'm playing, like, vanilla, modded, or, like, with friends, or what I'm doing. It really depends, and it depends on the mood, because I like both, because mining is always pretty chill, and building can be pretty chill too, but building is a lot more planning and mental investment, whereas building is a lot more planning and mental investment, whereas building is I'm getting tongue-tied here, goodness gracious. I like them both. Mining is more relaxing, in my opinion, and then building, I tend to get a little artistic, or try my best to with it, and then yeah, I think that's close enough what I was trying to say. I've done some builds with on little multiplayers with friends, like old time for a while back. If I could find them or pull up the files, I could probably do it, but it's been forever. I think I actually have part of it as my like one of the things I have for my channel intro was one of those things. Anyway. Give me armor. Give me armor. Give me armor. And the other thing is, I have been calling out my age here, but I've been playing Minecraft in general since the very beginning. Goodness gracious. I hate all of these things. I hate these things. I hate these things. I hate these things. There it is. And that is why we put the money back. Because that's the other thing, is like, if you die in this, you don't lose all your items, but you absolutely lose your coins unless you have fancy stuff. But where I've been learning, I'm an old. Oh, yes. So I have designed. This is designed by me. I rigged it, designed it, the whole 9 yards. It is meant to be more of a VTuber than a PNG tuber. But yeah, no, I've designed the whole thing, set it all up, learned the programs. Could it be better? Probably. And I'm making it better all the time. If you were here, I want to say last week, the quality was a little bit worse. The resolution wasn't as high, and oh, hello, that is a new little thing. The resolution wasn't as high, and I didn't have eyes. The tracking was a little wonk too. Thank you, I appreciate it. It's the other like hilarious thing that I've learned is I shot myself in the foot making my model a skeleton. It is, not only did I make it a skeleton, I made it a skeleton with, I mean, it's meant to be a lich, but I basically made it a skeleton with a ghosty body, that the way I did it to make it look really nice on my art program, just the art program, was basically I just did a body layer, threw some shading on it, and dropped the opacity down to half. The problem is, for that to work on the live 2D, to rig it so that it moves around a bunch, is I need it to be not all one layer. So if you pay really close attention, please don't, to the neck, you'll see these weird lines, and it doesn't look horrible when it's like zoomed out, but if you zoom in too much, you will really notice. And it's basically, I had to make it two separate layers. The opacity of each other ends up meshing over each other, so it goes from the half to full opacity when they go over each other, so all of a sudden the layers are on top of each other and it looks a little wonky. But I think when I was rigging it, you can rig it in a way that you can move the layers around, so it's not as bad as it used to be. The other thing that I really like is the armor, body, and rest of the skeleton are all separate layers, so they're all rigged a little bit differently. So when I move, you can actually see the inside of the chest move separately from the chest plate itself, which is me just kind of patting myself on the back is what that is. Sorry. But yeah, no. I these models tend to go from anywhere. So the reason I didn't do the get the rigging done by a designer is price. Is the full honest answer. Combination of price, and if I end up running into any issues, I can fix this myself. Is kind of the thing, is I can always work on this myself whenever I feel like it, and I can always basically make it custom whenever I like feel, because now that I know what the program is, I know how to do the layers. I can go make an art layer and an art toggle, and whenever I want, I can basically throw um whatever I want on top of it. I never got to use it, but there is a uh, there's a pumpkin that was like a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin that I took too long making it, but was going to be basically, I was going to go headless horseman kind of thing for Halloween thing, and it was basically I was just going to throw it in. And because I know both of the programs, I'm able to do that, whereas if I was just getting a designer to do it, I wouldn't know both the program, the model, and how the model and program interact with each other enough to do that on the fly. Because it's the only reason the issues that I may have mentioned for like the neck and everything else are noticeable maybe to you now is because I pointed them out, because it's from what I've been able to see, it's not that noticeable unless you're looking for it, which if you're looking for flaws in a handmade a custom owned made model, I don't know how to help you kind of thing. But it's also, I don't it makes it has its own, I don't want to say aesthetic, but it's because it's not I've so the logo that I have is also like, it's a custom thing. It was made before I got the VTuber more set up. I thought about it, but unfortunately, the only ones that I can really think of right now is basically the exact same one I have, but like the sword is piercing through the skull or something, and it looks more. It looks the thoughts that I have in my head for it right now are a little too edge lord for what I want. I say as I sit here with a lich version of a VTuber. But yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about updating my model. Not my model, my logo. I have been thinking about it because the singular sword and two axes is not exactly brand material, so to speak. I'm not really thinking brand. It's the only word I can think of. But it's not really theme, I guess. Uh, Material. We'll go with what you said for the theme. It doesn't match that well. The only thing that really matches is the fact that my subtitles for my other stuff is the same font as the stuff on my logo. But yeah, no, I've been thinking about it. It's just the list of stuff that I've got to work on for the channel. That is something that's already made, if that makes sense. So it's lower on the list. Whereas like for look, I've been yapping for so long, it already happened. Cool. I wasn't even paying attention. I was just kind of doing. That is the benefit of what I was doing. Cool. Just do this, and then I think I can here and condense you all out. uh, that, snag that, snag that. That's it. Because I'm working on channel, like, basically my channel points for Twitch are very basic. I'm working on actual videos in the background. I've given myself all of the tasks because I don't have the ability to just hire out to other people right now, which is fine. I don't mind making my own. Um, if I had, the thing is I don't really have the money to kind of pay anyone, and I don't want to push. I don't want to make anyone basically. I don't want to do that to anyone, as I don't have the money, and I can't just go. Let me pay you with clout, because like that's not anything I would ever do, and I don't have the money to pay anyone for anything. So I appreciate the offer. Thank you, Teresia, but no, thank you. I appreciate the offer though. Yeah, I've been enjoying. I've got ideas of what I'm gonna do eventually, so I'm not worried about it right now. Thank you though. Alrighty. Before we move on, just kind of heading over here to drop off some stuff, and then I'm gonna head down to the Dwarven mines, or at least try my best to. It's only been an hour, so that's good. All right, yeah, I'll check out some of your stuff, Teresa. Sorry, I'm just trying to think here. Muted or not? Yes. Alrighty. Cut that off. I love this warning. Makes you soulbound. I'm Ironman. That doesn't matter. Cool. Anything else I can throw in there for them? Oh yeah, this. That's what I wanted. Hey. Leveled up to 15. Let's go. Alright, now we go to the Dwarven Mines with more strength and health. Oh, excuse me. And now we begin the fun stuff of immediately changing my mining outfit from one to the other, because I'm going to be going for that glaciate stuff until I don't need it anymore. Okay. Out of curiosity, what are you sending it on? If you just send it here on Twitch, that works, because I can open it later. Goodbye, music. I enjoyed you while you lasted. Oh, sorry, what? I don't know what quest I did. That was weird. I think my Twitter is actually linked. Nope, nope, not what I was looking for. And also not what I was looking for. Sorry, just give me a sec. Cool. Yeah, my Twitter is linked, so it might be easier because I'm streaming right now, so I'm not going anywhere right now. But yeah, if you want to do that, if you just want to, because it's my thing is everywhere, and I'm almost 90% positive I've got my Twitter on here. Yep, I got my Twitter on here. So you just click it and go, and there you go. Sorry, I was double checking I had that set up. Cool. I just wanted to make sure I had it set up. I wasn't ignoring you, sorry. There's the note. Oh. Sorry, I got startled for a second. But yeah, no, I'll let you know. And we'll go from there. What the? Weird. Alright, now we figure out what that silly dwarf wants. Hey, Reese. What do you want? Hi. I think I have all of that. I think the only one I don't have is... Okay, so... Collections, mining... Okay. So you want enchanted everything, eh? Okay. Let's see what I got. Alright, so enchanted diamond. Check. Definitely check. That was amusing. Hey now. Bad. Silly gooses. Alright. And now begins the fun little adventure of getting everything else. Okay, so redstone, iron, coal. So we'll go with iron and coal first. Because that's all that. I'll probably... Right, give me a sec. One sec. That's not the right thing. There we go. There we go. Alright, you have been followed. Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay, that's another one done. And what does that take? That takes a lot more than I need. So we'll focus it up on that first, and then we'll go from there. Mining speed, and that's yes, we're good with this. And
coal, doing the most. That's done as quick as possible. And there we almost. Okay. Alrighty. That should be more than enough. I just need one enchanted coal for them. Alrighty, I want to take more time to actually look through it, so I'm not gonna do that right this second. But I will take a look through it. I just want to basically give time, but also I'm not gonna jump off my stream right this second to do it. So you have to be patient for that. I hope you understand. Alright. It's iron. And if I'd known what it was gonna take to get in there, I would have been doing this beforehand, but c'est la vie. That's how it goes. I was trying to look it up earlier and it didn't want to tell me. I was like, ah. Ah! That was stupid. Alrighty. Pushing through. Pushing through. Keep on pushing. Come on. No, I didn't mean to do that, but it happened anyway. Oh no, I'm going for the gold. Good grief. This stream has turned me into going from me doing lines to staring at a ceiling. Ow. My ankles. Let me just turn it into enchanted already. God. I knew it. I heard you, you sneaky sucker. Sorry. I heard walking and I didn't know what was going on, and I was like, what am I? And I saw the particles. I was like, there's an invisible creeper there. That mother trucker. Where am I at? Bastard. We got the coal. Collection. Should have realized the stepping I heard was not a player, considering I was literally just having that conversation.
No. Bad. Uh, I heard it and I immediately got prepared at that time. They don't hurt. I'm not dying, but I'm also not appreciating the constant jump scare and interruptions. Anyway, they're not really jump scaring me that much. Alright. I got startled because I heard, what? What? Can I help you? Okay. I have no idea what they're doing. Wait, what? What the heck? All right, Tracy, I will. That's funny. Oh, give me a sec. My screen just decided to crap itself. Uh, what did I say? Okay. Uh. Oh! If you're still watching, my thing doesn't tell me when people subscribe from YouTube, apparently. Hi, Space Dragon. I didn't see it. Hi, man. You are still watching. You subscribed 10 minutes ago and it never told me, and I even have it up so I don't miss them this time. Oh, I feel like a dumbass. Hey, man. Oh, well, I feel silly. Oh, I didn't even know you could stream snipe like that. Oh, man. I was just kind of chilling and then you showed up. I'm like, can I help you? Well, thank you for saying hello, hi. You've made my day. You definitely amused me. Oh, I see you. I'm just trying to get this stupid iron and gold. Oh, you had a guy warp you. Okay. Oh, wait, no, you're saying you had someone just randomly warp you just now. Okay. uh, I miss for a second. I understood as so you had someone warp you in, but now I'm realizing no, no, no. They just warped you away. That's funny. Uh... Well, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. It's amusing and validating to have someone that's in the game with me show up on my stream. uh... Oh, you did have someone warp you in. Okay. Oh, you saw someone typing. Okay, I see. You had Aaron basically warp you in. I get it now. Okay, that's why you were telling them why you were lobby sniping. Okay. That's how they get it. That's how they... Okay. I always wondered how the hell people did that. It's because they're paying attention to the other people in chat. Duh. I feel silly. I have enchanted iron already? Goddamn. Oh my god, that's not happening. Okay, that's frustrating. I was like, oh yeah, no, I'll get this done. Simple, easy peasy, no problem. 10 hours later. And I haven't even... Okay. Now... I'm trying to just get to... I was hoping I was just going to get to level 12 and be done, but I couldn't find the answer of what you needed to get into... like Dwarven mines, because it's basically Reese is trying to set up my part of the mountain kind of thing. You obviously know what I'm talking about. I've just been trying to get as much iron as possible and get through it. Are you... Where are you leading me? Where are you leading me? Oh, don't worry. I got that one yesterday. Don't worry. Thank you, though. I got that one yesterday. If you don't believe me. Yeah. I agree with you. I've seen... What's hilarious is on my normal profile, I was trying to get them for bestiary, could never find them at all, ever. I start streaming Ironman, and... Yeah, no worries. I start streaming Ironman, and I think I have all of them in here. Because I've got the one... Yeah, I've got the one that's underneath. I think I have all of them up here right now. That was two of the silly things going off. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I have all of the fairy souls at least up here. I know there's probably more throughout the entirety of Deep Caverns, but I'm not going super hardcore for them right now. My goal is mostly get to Dwarven Mines and Crystal Hollow before Aura gets elected in. I'm hoping to snag some of that luck, depending on if any of that is actually accurate. I'm hoping to snag some of the drop luck that apparently she's going to have. To get some really good drops, and if all goes really, really well, the eluded drop that everybody wants kind of thing. Get it early before I can even really do anything with it, so then I have the hard part out of the way, in my opinion, and I can just grind for every other part of it. And yeah, I'm referring to Deval and Ally. I have no idea how likely that's going to be, but we'll see. Considering I don't have any kind of mining setup in any shape or fashion. Oh, well, I almost missed that. Considering I'm struggling to get iron right now, because I have the mining fortune of a prospector in the Wild West right now, of basically doing my best and hoping for the best, but it's not going well. There was a lot of those sneaky things going off. Good grief. Yeah, so it's the... He's a bastard. I'm aware that it's probably going to be Dante version 2. I wasn't there for the original Dante, so it'll be nice to actually be here for one of them. My curiosity is she going to take all of the drops and stuff for herself? Or is she actually going to stay true to her promise of we actually get the drops kind of thing, because we actually get the drops like it says it's going to I might be benefiting from it one way or another. If not, I will get all the event stuff that I can get, and then we move on, kind of thing. And yeah, that's really all there is to it. Let me have the iron. Yeah, that's kind of the Dante was nice during the first week, and then when you tried to get rid of him, he basically was like, "Yeah, no, I'm a dictator. You can't get rid of me." What I'm curious about is, are they going to have her go bad immediately, or what I think would be neat is if they basically have her continuously show up, but then like after the third or fourth time of like her getting 1,000,000 votes or whatever, she just gets like immediately voted in or some silly thing, or basic. Or another thing that what ends up happening is whenever she gets in the roster, she gets voted in no matter what. Like she's rigging the votes kind of thing. And then basically after like the first couple of times of it doing it, instead of it being the exact same as Dante, what ends up happening is every single time she changes something a little bit, and then she get yeah, exactly. Because the 1,000,000 votes feels a little like, from what I saw, there's no votes on any other mayor, and I'm like, that feels a little like incorrect. Because I don't even think Dante basically overwhelmed it the way that Aura is, so I have no idea. I'm curious how they're gonna do it, and yeah. I've just kind of been yapping to fill up. There we go. Oh, thank God. I'm done. I'm done one. Now I move on to the other. Oh, there is people? Okay. So basically, there are people that go, I don't want another Dante. Leave me alone. Which I understand. Alright. So, elections, mining, 500 and then a K. Yeah, I guess that's the thing, is they were very active of the do not vote for, where they haven't really said much of anything for Aura. So I'm like, I don't think she's going to be a Dante version 2. I think she's going to very much be, like, for lack of a better term, the communism mayor, where basically it's going to end up being kind of like an event thing, but same way that Derpy is, because Derpy is very similar to Aura, but just in the opposite kind of ways. Because Derpy doubles the effects of, not the effects, the health of mobs and stuff, but then just disables Auction House, which doesn't matter to us Ironman players. But the contrast of everyone's like, oh, it's gonna be Dante version 2, unless she's not. I would not be surprised if what ends up happening is she ends up being... Is that you? If that's you, thank you for scooting so I can get the gold. I'm not saying you have to. Alright, no problem, Teresa. I will take a peek at your, when you sent me after, and we will touch base. Yep. Oh, does Derpy not disable the auction house anymore? Okay, I haven't seen Derpy in a hot minute, so I don't actually know. Because Derpy is like only once every like 3 months or some silly thing, and I haven't been the most active player lately. And I fell in a hole. See ya! But yeah, no. I'm curious to how it's gonna go, because I don't see short term, if no, that stupid thing. Yeah, I couldn't remember, because I know it used to be just the disable, but it was you also got like a bunch of skill XP gain Whereas from what I've seen of Aura, is it's basically there's a good and a bad, a good and bad, a good and a bad, and all of it is honoring her promises of basically the communism side of the everybody shares. Oh my god. The fuses on those things are ridiculous. I know they exist beforehand, but like, come on. I'm just trying to like do my. I'm just trying to get gold. Game, relax. Hello. I see you, you sneaky. I said sneaky, not anything else. I heard myself, and I wanted to make sure you heard sneaky, not stinky, because I said sneaky. Oh my god. Well, thank you for the loot share. I keep smacking them with a bit. Oh, sorry, Toasty. That's my bad. I wasn't really paying attention. I was just looking at gold. Sorry, I was listening to see if I could hear any of those suckers. I'm just trying to get as much gold as possible, and then I'm going to be moving on, I think. Oh, hello! Hello, cool guy. You were just kind of chilling here. Oh no, Teresa, if you're still here, I'm so sorry. I just saw that you followed me. The giant mansion replacing town hall thing would be kind of amusing. Although, what I think would also be kind of potentially cool is because if they've kind of kept it under wraps, although I don't see it happening anytime soon, is if all of the funds get kind of like hoarded for a little bit and then we get a new Coliseum. Because I don't see Dante V2 happening because we still don't have a place to fight the silly thing. Although I know that what happened last time was basically they destroyed the entirety of everything. But we've been rebuilding a lot of it, so I don't see them breaking it all down all over again, unless this is a big elaborate scheme to promote Hytale, which would be hilarious. But we'll see. It's all basically a big marketing thing of, yeah, no, Aura's gonna be the main villain in Hytale campaign. I would laugh my ass off if that was the case. Considering all the effort Simon's put in for other things, I wouldn't fully be surprised on that. But yeah, no. Anyway, I think I said hello, but I'm making sure I say hello again. Cool guy. I just want to make sure you. I want to make sure you feel seen. Thanks for stopping in and thanks for saying hi. Go. Getting as much gold as I possibly can. There's all sorts of it down here, and apparently not as many stupid creepers. I turned around, you were just chilling there. So I'm like, can I slowly slink away? You're watching the stream, so I don't think. And I do not have an aspect of the end, so I can't just go. Got turned around when I was doing that crap. Yeah. Sorry, just trying to focus for a second. I know, mining hard. Anywho. Okay, how am I doing? Because I know I went up one collection. Bastard. Going back in the hole. It was safer in the hole. It was safer in the random corner. Anyway, all right, collections, mining, gold. I am all right. I'm halfway to a K, so I'm halfway to that. All right, that. What's this? Alrighty. That wasn't on me. I'm wondering if the spawns for the creepers are based off of how many people are in here, because if that's the case, that's why they're all going. Because I have never heard this many explosions for these stupid things in my life. I just absolutely ducked out of there. I'm like, nope, not today. No, thank you. I want nothing to do with any of that. I'm just here for the gold. I'm just here for the gold. I've got my coal. I've got my iron. Now I need my gold. That was spontaneous and random. And didn't horribly suck, I don't think. I can't really hear myself that well, so... I hope I didn't make anyone's ears bleed. Ugh. Wish there was a way that was easier to get all of this gold. I wasn't struggling to get it. What the? Oh, hi. I saw you pop in and then you disappeared off my screen for a second. Thanks, Space Dragon. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah. If our minions start to not work, I will be a little frustrated about that if they basically, because the minion union thing I think I saw. You bastard. The minion union thing will be a little frustrating, considering I put all that time into setting up the stupid things, and then it's like, yeah, no, your minions don't work. It's like, I'm on an Ironman profile. Please don't bend me over like that. That is, as much as I say about the whole auction house doesn't matter to us kind of thing for Derpy. It'd be amusing if Aura was just an opposite Derpy. No. They want a sword pleaser. They don't want a sword. They want a sword pleaser. I don't know if you can get that in this game, but I don't think it's going to be that cheap either. So that level 5 player is going to have a bit of a problem. I thought it was more. So what you're saying is I need to get as much skill XP as possible before she shows up. Got it. Cool. Wait, where is it? I mean, what I was referring to for opposite of Derpy is more along the lines of Derpy is like certain aspects are positive, certain aspects are negative, whereas hers seem to me more. Yeah, the 30% bonus right now I think would kind of counteract all of it. I don't know. I'd have to go look because I think Duralius, a YouTuber, if you're not 100% certain who I'm talking about, talked about all of the. How are you supposed to get these? Like, anyway. Was talking about they data mined a lot of the bonuses, so I'm sure I could pull them up if I wanted to, but I'm not that worried about it right now. How far off am I? Because this is getting ridiculous. Okay, yeah, he recently. Okay, cool. He recently did. Basically, he's been going over it because it's been the new thing. So, but they data mined it, and he brought showed the data mining data of excuse me, basically what the actual perks were gonna be. Yeah. Although in the data mine they I think they did see a kill command again, which I'm hoping nobody uses that in the event, or at least they disable the blasted command so that they're not one-shotting it. Because that'd be wildly frustrating. Of just, oh yeah, it's this massive event that we have planned. We forget to turn off the kill command again, and then people just insta-kill it. And then we're just all going there. Oh, okay. Thanks, Hypixel. I think I'm like 200 off. What am I at? Yeah, I'm 200 off. Okay, so a little more than sort for what updates. I don't care. Don't worry about it. I don't own the mountain. I'm not worried about that. Oh, can you do that? Oh, cool. Okay. If that's what you were doing, then you really don't have to apologize. I was just kind of coming back through because I didn't know where else to go. I'll see if heading down the hole works. This is the wrong hole. Whee! Oh, there's no gold here. Small army. Thank you for not being here for my gold. It's not my gold, but thank you for not being here for the gold. So that means I can just snag it all. Yeah, so I think the amount of creepers is directly related to how many people are here, because there is more people now, and now I'm hearing them again. All right. I could be totally wrong, and it's just weird effects happening, but I saw that. Could have sworn I saw swirly effects, potion effects. Apparently, I'm going crazy. Anyway, okay, we're almost there. Almost there. And then I will move on to whatever else I need. I think what I'm concerned about is the emeralds, because I don't think I did much of any emerald mining. I know my lapis, I'm not too far off. But once I get gold, because diamond, done. And then basically I've got the coal, I've got the iron, now I'm working on the gold, so that's going to be 4. Yeah. Hmm? What's up? You just noticed you had this shadow assassin on? What armor did you think you had on? Like mineral or something? Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I was laughing at my guess was correct. Okay. Sneak back here and get all the good bits. Damn it. Can I? No, you can't do that. Okay, that's dumb. Hi. Well, that's Devon armor. That's not mineral armor. Ah, I did it. Screw you, game. I'm not that bad at parkour. I say after I missed the jump a few times. Okay. Should almost be there for the gold, honestly. legitimately, I think I'm off by like 10, probably. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. Please let me be right. Okay, I'm right. Alright. 2. Hey, thank Crom, I'm free. I am free. Alright. There we go. Hello there. There we go. Go. That's all done. Go. Alright. And I'm gonna have to start selling this. Oh, yeah, no, that's valid understanding. Space Dragon. That makes sense. Alright. Oh. Oh. Sorry, just stretching. Mm. Mm. Whew. Alright, there we go. Wait, why am I still mining gold? I got so distracted with that I forgot what I was doing. Alright, 1, 2. That, and then, so we head down and basically handed that all to Reese, and then he tells me what else I bloody well need. Alright, lift operator, take me to Reese. Okay. Okay, so redstone, I just gave you iron. Did you just troll me? I don't think I can do that yet. Yeah, I can't do that yet. I gave you an iron ingot. You bastard. You robbed me. I've been robbed. Well, now I'm frustrated. Hi, Space Dragon. Little thief. Alright, well. What was it? Okay, we go to redstone. Okay, redstone is the one that I'm closest to, so I'm going to do that. And then I'll head back and do more of that. Alright, you stupid pigman. I'm only here for the redstone. If you don't get in my way, I won't murder your face. Yeah, I thought you only needed a few things too. I didn't realize how much they changed it. Or little they changed it, I mean. You gonna get mad at me, you stupid pig? Don't do it. Because I one-shot you morons now. I will mess you mess you up. I'll do it. Cool. Teamwork.
What? Hello, I am here. Oh, wow, yeah, there is a good chunk of it. Thank you. There's a good bit of it here, too. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Hey, enchanted redstone recipe. Rude. That was a lot smaller of a... It was a lot smaller of a grind, honestly. Oh, right, I don't actually... It's not the undead sword anymore. I've got a full-on void sword. I'm like... yeah, I remember the cave. I just don't remember how to get to the cave. Come here. Hey, punk. Hey, flaming sword! I think this is the cave? Yeah, this is the cave. I kind of remember. I knew where it was, like, general location. I just didn't remember the exact route to get there. Alright, with that being said, we're going to pop that off, and we're going to go see a man about dealing with what he said he wanted and then didn't want to take. Because he's an a-hole. You know what? I found another flaming sword. That's hilarious. Don't get any for a while, and then I get two back, like, within the same 5 minutes of each other. That's hilarious. Alright, 2 obsidian. Alright. Hello. You want that. You still want iron, apparently. I'm going to give you a singular redstone. Thank you for the items. Okay, cool. You still want more redstone dust. Oh, so you just take 15 in total. How many do you want? Okay, so I just have it. If I just have a bunch of it, you'll give. Hey, okay, I'm done. Oh, God. Hi, I'm free. I'm free. I made it. I'm free. Okay. Now the fun begins. I reread it and was like, oh wait, that's like any of them. Okay. Okay, so this is... I don't need this, so what I'm actually going to do before I get into this... Yeah, you can warp me, I don't care. We're both here now, so... Oh. Yeah, you can warp me, I don't mind. Or do I warp you? I don't. Like, are you asking to come here, or are you bringing me there? I misunderstood what you meant. Cool. Okay. Glad we clarified. You stay here. I know what I'm doing, and I'm not talking to you. You are my first. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. First thing is the fractured pickaxe, which is 10,000. Look, I've got that. Because this is an immediate upgrade, because that's 225. Which actually is not better than this. But it does have higher breaking power. Gonna just snag it, and then the first thing I'm doing am switching from this armor set to this armor set. And I'm gonna go murder some icy boys. Actually, before I'm doing that, the wonderful thing about this place is they have their own bank. So me, that can't fast travel right now, just needs to come here. Hi, I am a long way from home. You are correct. Uh-huh. Sure, it's only 5,000, but... Nice. Alrighty. This is weird seeing it like this. Oh, hello. Full greed. Oh god, it's so slow. Oh, it's so slow. Oh, okay. Right. I have unspent... Oh, goodness gracious. I forgot about the heart of the mountain for a second there. Whoa. How many tokens do I have? Is it just the one? Yes, just the one. Woot, woot. And all I can do is shove it into this, and I have no mithril powder. Okay. And we go back to combat set, and away we go. Can I survive the jump? Be safe, I'm going here. Stay the fluff away from me, please. Thank you, bye. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Thank you for staying the fluff over there. Alright, now the fun games begins. We might not be doing this. Okay. I don't know why the TPS is so bad. What'd you do to it? I'm joking. I don't actually think it's your fault. I'm so glad I remember that you just use a pickaxe on these things. What the hell? Because when I first was playing, I didn't know that this was a thing. Isn't there... Okay, no, there wasn't. Oh, goodness. Because this in-game music is going to get grating quickly. I would prefer Minecraft over the other. Hold that thought. Okay, sorry, thought something important was sent to me. It was not. Alrighty. Go. Die. You got right in my face. Give me my stuff. I get decent combat XP for this, so I'm not really worried. Oh, okay, that happened. Bit of competition, but that's okay. Okay, as long as... Wow, Absolutely no mercy for the little iron noob. It's kind of funny, honestly. I've kind of reached my goal, honestly. My goal was to get down here, so I don't really know what to do now. Like, obviously, my goal is more crystal hollows, because that's kind of the whole route thing, but until I get the mining set from these guys, and I've got a jewel beforehand, that's funny. Not complaining, because I need more jewels overall. Oh, that's another one? That's another one. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting some magic. Find some loot. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, it's the glaciate armor that I'm looking for. That's my goal, really. But yeah, I guess commissions, but it's the I don't want to really it's the I'm doing two things at once here. And one of the things that I'm doing is I don't want to talk to too many people because I've already screwed that up. I don't know what the hell that was, and I want nothing to do with it. I didn't appreciate the random lightning noise. Oh, okay. Stop it. Stop it. One moment. The hell was it? That works. Just started pouring rain. So I was getting messages to kind of check on things, but those things that I'm being told to check on have already been dealt with, so. Honestly, sorry, got a little distracted. The other thing that I'm probably going to do is I'm going to use the Royal Mines to get my collections maxed out. Maybe not immediately, probably going to wait till I get the full glaciate armor, honestly. We'll see if I complain. The thing is that I know they dropped the armor, so I can't pull off my other thing. I made a short about it from yesterday. I basically complained on stream. It's like, do the miner zombies in the deep caverns still drop armor? And immediately after I said that on stream, I got boots and then a chest plate back to back, and it was like I had spent like almost half an hour going for it, didn't get anything, complain about it, and it immediately drops. I'm like, ah, yes, okay, I just have to complain about it more. Oh yeah. Oh, wait, you're on YouTube. I don't have to worry about it. You've already subscribed. You can go check them out whenever. Hoorah! If anyone is watching on Twitch, I've been throwing clips and shorts and turning them into shorts and stuff. Come here. Oh. Oh! They completely changed it. Okay, so you have no choice but to smack them with a pickaxe now. Okay. I've played... Yeah, it's exactly how Ironman complained. You'll instantly get it, yeah. Or you'll be 30 virus with his insane RNG and just, like, kill something 30 times, then it's got an abysmal drop rate, and he just gets it because it's 30 virus. I'm convinced the YouTube rank gives you buffs. I don't know. If you check, I think it was, yeah, 30 virus, he got, oh, I know when they were doing the, not these ones, but the, what is it called? The glaciate tunnels, or whatever it is. The
part after Crystal Hollows for mining. Come on, come on. Basically, I know that they added a whole new enemy type in there, so they just basically combined these in there, which is smart. I just didn't realize they were doing it completely like that. It's nice on my normal profile because the gauntlet basically just does it anyway. The gauntlet basically one-shots every kind of glaciate enemy because it's the gauntlet, which is both a pickaxe and a sword. That's gonna be... It's basically my goal is going to be the gauntlet and the Devon armor. It's kind of the goal after this crap, because I haven't even gotten a single piece of armor yet, which is wildly frustrating. Because I have no magic find in any capacity. Wish I had my black cat again. It's the this is fun. I miss my normal profile sometimes. Although I'm getting a decent kill streak, as I say. But yeah, I'm about to lose it. So I know they did nerf it. How did they nerf it again? I know they did. I remember it being one specific way, and then it's changed over the things, and I just don't remember how it got changed. Because they changed a lot of things, and then I'm like, well, I feel okay. I knew it was something like that because it's like the only really cool RNG drop I ever got was I got a ledge ball pet off of one ball the second or third boss. Like it was under 5 bosses and I got it. I was like, well, okay, that's cool. And then I basically never touched anything ever again because that was my only goal, and then I found out how much other really cool stuff was. That's mildly frustrating. What the Where do you even get that from? I mean, I've got Scathapad on my normal profile, but that was a grind. Is this you? Oh, it's Galatea, okay. The hunting. Are you saying it like that because it wasn't much of a foraging update, even though it was supposed to be a foraging update? Are people calling it the hunting update now? That's funny. The ones I can't kill, I won't kill, but the ones I can kill, I'm absolutely killing. Oh, is that you up there? I'm sorry. Oh, you're hunting ghosts. I can't do that yet. If I could, I'd be doing it instead, but that's on for a while. If I could get a piece, that would just make me feel better inside. Yeah, because you can't sell them or buy them or anything. So, yeah, I mean, I was doing that anyway, so that's kind of funny. Because that's part of the reason I started an Ironman profile, is just the fact that I've been treating my normal profile essentially... Oh, gosh.
Because I wasn't a complete bumbling idiot, I've actually managed to get to a point where the glaciate walkers don't instantly kill me, which is nice. Oh, okay. Although this friggin' lag could be less horrible, that'd be appreciated. I'm like 240 something on my Ironman, and if I actually touch dungeons a day in my life on not Ironman, my normal one, my normal profile got touched like the dungeons in any way, shape, or form, I would be a lot higher, but I don't. I think I've got a tier 5 completion on there, and I was essentially carried. I wasn't paying for a carry, I was going in there trying, and I didn't do anything. What are you doing? A short saw. I'm concerned immediately. Hey, my combat went up. Nice. Oh, tie. What did you do? Did you just splash a potion on? Was the short my short? Thank you. I'm assuming that was you that just walked up and threw the XP potion on me. That's funny. Well, thank you. I didn't. I was like, okay, what are you gonna do? What cool trick do you have? And then you came over and threw that at me. I'm like, oh, that was me. I didn't find mithril powder, but cool, I guess. I think the game is punishing me. Yeah, yeah. Dynamic XP ball go. I was really surprised. It was I think they were like level 400 or something. I don't fully remember, but they were high up there. And I basically was running around in lapis armor with no boots on, and they happened to be the exact same way. I don't plan on doing. I think if I did 2 similar things, like in the same week like that, I would have people coming in to be rage baiting trolls. Yeah, be saying exactly that. Of like, oh, you're clip farming. It's like, no, I'm not, but sure. It's organic on my end, I promise. Thank you for the XP bottle, though, man. I appreciate it. And if anyone ever goes, oh, but then you're not doing it all yourself, there's only so much I could do with XP, and I don't care enough. Because I'm sitting here mindlessly murdering things, getting XP from killing them anyway. All it's done is, like, basically boost up the process. And if I feel like it, eventually I will find you and throw one back at you. If I wanted to, I'd go back to the end and pray my RNG gets me one from there. Wee. I really hope it doesn't. It probably would, because that's how it is. It's like, I'll have everybody throwing XP bottles at me, and I'm just gonna be like, why? Why is this a thing? Why has this become my thing? Stop throwing XP bottles at me. Or I could also do it on command of like randomly show up somewhere and go, meme, go! And then everyone throws them at me. I can't believe I haven't gotten a piece of armor yet. That's hilarious and sad. Okay, that wasn't me, I don't think. Good. This is why I'm in merc armor first. I should probably touch that. I really don't want to, but I probably should. Honestly, I don't think I have the gear for it yet. And in other words, I don't have glacier stuff, so... I got a jewel. That's not the armor! I
was reading what you were saying, and then Hypixel decided to throw an event at me. Oh yeah, the shards can be. Well, I mean, I can just imagine considering it's the ghosts. You can't like two-shot the ghosts now, or you can't one-shot them because you need them alive. So you got to use the axe. Then you use the axe. Like I don't know how. Oh wait, no, you could probably. Never mind. Oh, I didn't realize it was that low. Well, I just lost 20,000 coins. Rip. I'm not that worried. I'm not. I don't need that many coins yet, and I can get 20,000 back relatively quickly. Honestly, what I should start doing is I should start working on like actual mithril stuff. Yeah, I was like, I remember hating the ghosts. It's one of the few things I ever actually went out of my way to just buy on my normal profile was the ghost armor because I'm like, I'm not struggling through that. The main reason I was like, I refused to struggle through that was because I wasn't doing dungeons and everything I was seeing to like help prepare you to go take on the ghosts. I was like, oh yeah, no, just go do dungeons. No, I don't want to. I don't want to do dungeons. Actually, speaking of, I think my combat's at 15. Oh, okay, no, it's at 14. Because 15, I get to go take on those idiots in the dungeons. Oh, is it? I will turn that down. Jerk. Alright, there we go. Thank you for letting me know. I had no idea it was that loud. Appreciate it. I don't know. I don't always know these things because no one tells me these things sometimes. Come on. Yeah, no problem. I do just want my streams to be relatively chill. So, if it's too loud, you are always welcome to let me know. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry if you heard that. Don't. There have been so many times I've basically had to take a break for something, and I end up muting the mic, and then I completely forget. There's been more than once where, because basically at the start of my stream, I basically have it set up, and I have music going in the background just to kind of start it up and have Twitch kind of go, or just all of the platforms start sending out the alerts of like, hey, this person is streaming. So I give it like 5 minutes, usually at the beginning, and I'll mute myself. There's been more than one occasion, closer to when I first started stuff, but more than one occasion where I completely friggin' forgot. And I was just sitting there going, oh. I remember like 2 separate times. One going, someone asking me, "So are you a silent streamer?" I'm like, "What?" And then I freaked out. I was like, "No! How many people have been in here?" And then another time, I had a friend show up going, "Hey, your mic's just like not working." I'm like, "Oh crap." The fun days. I usually go through a mental checklist before I actually like start getting into it. And one of the last things, but the one I remind myself about the most. Hey, I got boots! I had to fight that sucker in a corner for it, but I got the boots. Come here. Anyway, as I was saying, I've got a mental checklist, and one of the last but most important things is that. Turn your mic on, dummy. And because it's been such ingrained in my head for so long, I don't really forget it that much anymore. Oh. Alright, that was a good chunk of lag there. The good thing, I'm just kind of moving on from the other, but the good thing about, oh wow, that was, oh boy, that is a lot of lag. Anyway, the good thing about being able to, sorry, the lag threw me off. My entire thought process went out the window. The good thing about like my ADHD when it comes to this is I'm able to mindlessly murder these things for hours on end. Oh, yes. There we go. Now we've got a chest plate. Oh, so satisfying. Okay, so that. Come here, boy. Got a chest plate now. I just need the leggings and helmet, and then I'm good to go. But as I was saying, with my ADHD, the nice thing about it is I'm able to just do this until I get everything I need, and I don't get bored. Unfortunately, it can probably be a little boring for other people. How the hell are you supposed to get that one? Where even are you? Anyway, I'm sure you could. Oh wait, no, you can't kill it with an ability because you need to do it with the pickaxe. That's funny. Alrighty. Yeah, that's exactly. It's the ADHD gaming where I just sit here and just kind of. I'm half brain dead, but it's not. There's enough focus. I'm able to play the game. It's this, especially with something like this. I'm able to just kind of mindlessly do it. Like I don't have to actively try that hard, which is where I kind of, if I'm too mindless, they are on the. Oh, you were showing me where. I was like, what? Thank you. Appreciate you popping in to let me know where this idiot was. Probably should just grab this. Hi, Death. Now you can spawn elsewhere. Helmet. 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 Give me the helmet. Sorry. I was joking. Okay, so I know we were talking about complain and Ironman and Hypixel will give it to you, but that is hilarious. uh, that is the best. Oh man. I will the helmet into existence. Can I do it again is the question. Alright, leggings. 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 Come on. Fulfill the content. Give me the leggings. Oh. I almost want to make that my clip for tomorrow of the two RNG things back to back, but this one is I willed it into existence. That is just hilarious. Like, obviously, the fact that I was able to do it yesterday and immediately. Yeah, that's the thing is I'm worried about is I'm gonna get the pieces back to back soon and not the right ones. That's what I was getting with the lapis crap was I kept getting the boots, not the boots. I kept getting the leggings, the things I need now. Oh, that was too good. I am still chuckling about that, but that's just hilarious. All right. They've also changed the glacier armor I'm seeing. Like, not in a bad way, but... Oh, I don't care that much, by the way. Haha! There we go! Full set! Alright, I am done with these little idiots. That makes me happy. I think that's 3. Yep, that's the full set. No duplicates, which is nice. Oh no! Uh, Hypixel deemed it necessary to sacrifice you for my RNG. Thank you for your sacrifice. All right, with that, this gets um. So if I talk to the king, do they show up on my garden? Is my one and only question to that. Because if they do, I'm not talking to them. I know the queen does, but I don't remember about the king. I could probably shovel that. Anyway. Yeah, okay, so I'm not going to then because I wanna and boop, that is 15. I think that means I can start doing intermediate powers, you say? Don't mind if I yes. Cool, 300,000. Nice. Yeah, I'm trying to do. Worst comes to worst is whenever the next bingo shows up, I'll probably like do it then because I don't want to waste everyone's time because I've already screwed it up a little bit. All right, so for disciplined commando, probably keep it on fortuitous for now because I want higher chance, honestly. I need one of you that gives me. Oh, cool. Okay, great chance. Whoa. Alright, and yeah. You're the one that gives me the most crit chance for now, I think. So I'm just gonna keep you like that. I am itty bitty baby, so I think what I'm also gonna do, actually, because we were talking about it, what I'm gonna do before anything else is go stop by my garden and see what idiots are here. I've got more stupid things. Okay, hi. What do you have? You got Dead 4? Nope, Turbo Melon. Go away. What you got? Go away. Cool beans. Alright. Yeah, I kind of screwed it up already, so I end up having more people show up, which is frustrating because I couldn't remember who was who for things. And so, which is. Hmm. That's a good point. No, it's fine. I don't care about the wall of text, but you got a good point. I should probably get over my not getting dedication 4 thing and just move on with life. Speaking of, this only has 2 pests. Oh, so this has 2, and the other ones have a bunch. Okay, so I'm gonna do is I'm going to see how much wheat I have. I sold all the wheat, and with that, we're going to fortune 10. We're gonna flip that over here, and we're gonna throw this on. I'll be joining you in a sec. Well, actually, I won't. I don't know if I'll be joining you in a sec. I am on my garden right now, just trying to get rid of the pests. Saw the other one over here. Where'd you go? I don't. Oh, they're both over here. Okay. Are they both flies? They are both flies, so they survive for now. Okay. Gonna leave them up. The reason is because there's 6 in here. Okay. Well, this will be nice and easy. Okay, locust, cricket, locust, cricket, and what are you? You are the thing I hate the most, so you go first.
go... Okay, so there's 3 and 3, so I'm gonna do one of each at a time. So basically, you're gonna go for cricket first, because it's right here. Rude. Rude. Oh god, I can't angry soon. Come here. There we go. Come here. That was stupid and annoying. Whoa. Whole lot of noises, sorry. I need that. You know what? That's actually, I'm just gonna preemptively turn that down. That's probably extremely loud. I wasn't really talking because I was just focusing on getting rid of these stupid idiots. But I wasn't trying to get into a contest. Oops. Well, I'm gonna get a participation trophy for this contest. I didn't realize one was happening. Is one like what is this one? Yeah, I have no. It's okay. Well, that just happened then, I guess. All right. I was saving the flies for last because I want the enchanted wheat for other things. Come here. Okay, isn't that like what? All right. Well, I'm getting all sorts of goodies today. Apparently, that's with like garbage. That considering this is based off of farming fortune, and I have like none. That was an insane amount of like luck. That's just gonna get shoved in a corner for now because what the fluff. Come here, you. That wasn't what I was going for. You want to give me the hay bale for that? Okay, well then that's why you go for the ones you want to go for last. That was hilarious. Actually, on that fun little note, I'm going to take a peek because I don't. I think I've got it probably close to 20. These silly things. If I look at my wares, I've got 24. I need one more. Are you joking? Pest trap is 50. I need 24 for the badge. That's annoying. Alright, and then that'll get shoved in here. And that'll replace that spot. This will go in here. Go, go, go. And I guess this will go in here because I don't know what else to do with that. But hey, BDI is Reforge. Let's go. Shove that in, shove that in, shove that in, shove that in. Would the pest traps be better then? Okay, if the pest traps will be better, then I'll hold off. Because I was just thinking the badge would just be nice because the badge gives you more pests long term. Kind of thing, but... Oh, yeah, you're referring to this stupid thing. You need this too. Well, you don't need it, but it makes things a lot better for your equipment. But this stupid thing... Which is basically just taking the add-ons for a lot of the... Oh wow, they sell for $1 million too. That's not bad. Yeah, that's I'll start working those dummies. What I'll probably end up, like, what I keep saying I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna do some garden stuff. That's where my first thing is the talisman, and then you could basically bounce it back and forth and do a badge, because you can get 3 of these. So do the badge, get a trap, then eventually get the ring, get another trap, and then you start working on this stuff and go from there, kind of thing. Yeah, because you get the maximum 8, and then they go in the trap. No, I know. So it's the more overall in every direction. Excuse me. All right, I'm just gonna stay here for the next 40 seconds. This is getting donated. Yes, it basically, because the first traps are the 2 slots, and then these ones are the 3 slots, which the field mice have a 3 times amount going in. Yeah, no, I remember. The new thing, because I don't remember it until like apparently this was recently, is this one, because yeah, because I don't remember ever seeing the relic before. The other 3 I remember. I do not remember the relic being a thing though. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Uh huh. I didn't do anything. I. Thank you for the ticket. It's gonna go in a bag. Makes my stats look silly, but I don't really care that much. Alright, so that's done. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to. Okay. Hmm. Oh, I'm a dumbass. I had this. Well, I'm already past that point. Anyway, shove all that in there. That's good for now. And this, I basically am going to take this, and I'll leave these 2 in here for now, even though this probably isn't much better than this yet, because this is just overall better, so I could probably get rid of my Merc Sword now. I'm going to keep the short bow. I'm going to need to get more flint arrows, but yeah. Alright, the reason I'm saying all this, having this whole conversation, is I think I'm going to dip a toe into dungeons, but first, I'm going to get rid of all this stuff into the good old hello, Underfell Sands. That is a flash to my past. Hi. Sorry, I was kind of talking to myself for a second. How are you doing? Where's my undead sword? I know I have an undead sword some. Yeah, there it is. Yes, so I am live on Twitch. Twitch is actually the one that I have the most of my stuff, is where all my stuff was originally. It's where I've got my emotes and stuff. And recently, because I've been using Stream Elements for my OBS for a very long time, but in the past year they brought out a thing that basically lets you do multi-streaming without having like any extra things. So I am streaming to both. I'm streaming mainly to Twitch, then also YouTube PC, YouTube mobile because it lets you, and then I'm also streaming to Kick, which most of my kick stuff, other than the 2 follows that I got that I ended up ignoring because I didn't have my stream activity set up properly, so I never knew that got follows. Most of my stuff from the kick side has been bots, so I haven't been paying as much attention to it. But I did get 2 follows, and I feel really bad that I never said thank you to them. So, but they're still on there. They never unfollowed, so they probably didn't feel too offended. But yeah, no. So I've got the. So they used to have a hissy fit. The problem for Twitch is they are consistently and constantly like going under, and their main hissy fit is when their partners do um so sorry. I'm not. I'm gonna continue my thing. I read which I saw what you said, Underfell. The laughing is because I saw your pun. That was I wasn't expecting a pun, so it just threw me off. As you can tell, I don't hate them. Um. Anyway, Space Dragon. Twitch cares more that the partners do multi-streaming, but what ends up happening is the partners don't care anymore. So it's kind of like if you're a low end partner, they'll give you heck. But if you're a high end partner, they can't really say anything to you because you're making them a crap ton of money. And basically, how I'm seeing it is I'm going to multi stream no matter what. And if Twitch gets mad about it, I'll switch more over to YouTube than to Twitch. And if I have to always be an affiliate on Twitch because they don't like that I'm multi streaming, I'll just say people come watch me on the other 3 platforms. Well, I say 3, the other 2 platforms, and whenever TikTok gets its head out of its rear end, trying to say that I don't own my account that I keep uploading to. It's basically it doesn't like OBS asking it because it doesn't have a way of authenticating, and I'm like I you made me log in. I have the password. What do you mean it's not me? But that's a whole other thing. And yeah, all right. So I sell the rest of it, and that's that. Sorry, I was just dealing with the little Skyblock XP and just other little things here and there. But yeah, no, I think I now that I've finished answering that question, um, for Space Dragon, hi Underfell, your pun is very Sans esque. 2, congratulations, you got a good laugh out of me because I was not expecting you to be in character in any way, shape, or form. Just completely blindsided me in the best way possible. Oh man, you are that is not the NPC. That is, and I'm a dumbass. All right, a whole 20 coins. Actually, can I melt that down? Let's see if I can melt that down. Actually, no. That is, if you popped over to Twitch, you could see it. That is my TTS pet. I don't actually know if that's active. I'm hoping it's active as I promote it. Excuse me a moment while I boop on over to. Actually, can I just see it here? Okay. You're gonna have to give me a second. Oh, hello, ad block. Get out of my face, ad block. Doop, 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 doop. Let me go here. And then, this fun little bit, we go here. Give it a sec.
Hello, Space Dragon.
I changed his voice recently, I realized. But yeah. And to answer your question, if it looks like something from Terraria, I did not base it off of Terraria.
That is another thing that I just made. That was made a while ago, but I just made that myself. It's on me. Oh crap! All that and I didn't even. So yeah, no. That is essentially I'm using a PNG tuber essentially as a TTS pet. Basically, whenever the voice goes through, it opens and closes its mouth, kind of thing. Yeah, it doesn't get used a whole lot, so it kind of just chills there. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the follow, Underfell. I appreciate it. I don't know if that was right this second or not, but I just noticed it, so I apologize if it was earlier. Woot, 400,000. I wish I could make that kind of money in real life. Alrighty. Let's give this a whirl. I have a super cleaver. And I've got a bow. That's some ender pearls. Got arrows. Need more arrows, honestly. Hello, Ophelia. I don't have coins. Never mind. And oh yeah, that. Thank you for reminding me about that, because that would have been a sucky experience for me. Okay, I can't do that.
Shut the fuck up, you don't have the talking stick. So when we doing T4 Eamon, or Qudra, also what's Ig?
Okay. I need to work on that. I didn't know he could just swear at me. Oops. Out of curiosity, were you doing a reference to the meme or were you doing a reference to Badger? Either way, that's funny. That was my dog. Hi. Hello. Hello, baby puppy. Hello, are you excited to be out and about? Hi. You woke up, did we? Well, you're gonna have to wait for 20 minutes, yeah. Yeah, gonna have to turn the sensor on for that thing. And as for your question, Underfell, considering I am trying to barely touch dungeons, I have no idea when tier 4s, T4 Emans or Kudras are. Also, when you say IGN, what are you referring to? That's not meant to be like I genuinely have no idea what you're referring to when you say my IGN. Doing T4 when? How about I get to tier 1 and then we'll talk. Alright, I don't even remember what I was doing. Right, I was trying to get some coins. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, we'll just do this. Okay, so it was your reference to... Yes, hi, welcome. I used to live on the internet a lot more than I do nowadays, so I knew exactly. It sounded very familiar when you just threw it in my chat, and I was like, "Is that a Badger reference? Am I crazy, or is that a Badger reference?" I'm glad I wasn't crazy. All right. And please, please do not make more to do the crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room thing. Oh my god. How did I not realize that IGN was in-game name? How old am I? Oh my god. It doesn't actually say. One at the top there, the Ventaris. It's usually always me. I don't care if you do it in chat, just don't make Oh no! Stop it, dragon. I am under 30. I'm not that old. You keep it up, I'm gonna make comments about how half your name is a brand for adults. Shush. uh Oh, I didn't take it seriously. Relax. Don't worry. I figured you were trolling me. Considering I am, yeah, that's exactly the part of your name I was referring to. Um uh what was it? All right. How do I do this again? Is it this and then leave? No, it's or is it just how do I leave the party? I don't remember the command. I guess, yeah, it's only a third. Is it literally just P leave? It wasn't auto typing it in for me, so I was like, am I going insane? Sorry, sorry, Dragon. I was basically sorry. Well, I'm just gonna say Space Dragon because it's honestly better. Hi, hello. I don't want it to be internal. I mean, I know I am. I should probably get out of my farm armor. Time to make friends. How about I just do this and then hit find a party and then hope a party shows up. Cool. I'm gonna start my own queue. Nothing there, and then just hit good old confirm. Woo! Yeah, no, I can't do any of that. Oh boy, I wasn't wanting level 31s because that's a. It's you! I was like, oh no, there's a bunch of 31s. And then I realized it was you. Wait, I'm Spire. Are you in my chat too? What is this? What is happening? Whoa, alright, cool. We're. Oh god, what is happening? Alright. Time to choose a class. I'm going Berserk because it's the weapon I have chosen. Probably could have done Archer, honestly, because of what I've got going. Alright, well, I've already chose. Oh my god, everything is going hell in a handbasket. Insanely. Oh my god! I got my ass kicked immediately. That front door exploded. I figured I'd touch them. I didn't know how it was gonna be. That was an interesting experience. Oh, well, we just didn't die to a trap. Realization I have no enchantments on anything, which is proving to potentially be a bit of a problem. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can just... I became a ghost again. I have a feeling this is going to be the entirety of this. Is me dead? Nope, I'm not dying to that. This is gonna be basically me trying my best not to die to things. Cool. Oh, okay. Well, immediately. Why am I doing no damage? Well, these don't exist. I hate how slow I am, right? I died anyway. Wow, okay. Well... the entertaining part of I am not ready for this in any capacity. This has been a painful learning experience of I am not ready for the dungeons in any capacity. Okay. Is this tic-tac-toe? This is tic-tac-toe. I can do tic-tac-toe. Is this telling me how to play the game? What is this? Dumbass. At least I tied the stupid thing. Whoa. What is happening? Everything's just blowing up, and I have no idea. Yeah, I know. I feel silly. I feel very silly, dragon. I was like, oh yes, I can do that. No, I can't. I was like, oh yeah, I'm the minimum level. This will go fine. It did not. I promptly got my ass kicked. Repeatedly. All I've done is a puzzle. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh fuck. Okay, so that's what's already done. I think you're kind of carrying me right now, Space Dragon, which was not the goal in any capacity, but hello, hi, this is how we're doing it now. Oh no. My goal currently is survive a single skeleton. Which will probably make Underfell sad, but your cousin, it hurts a lot. Oh god, I'm sucking at parkour. Oh, well, Spy is struggling. Where the... Okay. Oh, that's the entrance, and I'm a fool. Okay, I think that's... Oh, that's not dead.
hell is that? The hell did you do with the bat? You kill them? What? Cool, we did it. Thank you. I didn't do anything, and I do not want to requeue. That was an absolute mistake to do this. I was not ready for this in any way, shape, or form. I was not ready for this. Did the party already disband? What is this? No, it's just P leave. Why is it not letting me now? Am I not in a party? Okay, now it'll let me. Oh my goodness gracious, great balls of fire. That was a mistake and a half. Okay, so we're just gonna shove this in a box. We're gonna wait until I can do that better. Because that was just painful. I know that I need to do dungeons to be better at dungeons. I'm gonna wait till I can take a couple more hits, so I'm probably gonna do a bit of farming because I know what was it? Farming gives health, and apparently fishing gives health, but I don't want to burden anyone with that. And then the other one that I'll probably do is foraging, which also will, because the other thing I need to do is get talismans. I am not trying one more run right now. No, I didn't even survive opening the door. That's funny. Sorry, I just read your comment. Your whisper, I'm gonna call it. Your uh all right. The other reason I'm not doing anymore is I do have to end the stream. I thought I knew I had to end it soon. I didn't realize it was already 6 o'clock here. Yeah, I didn't realize that you could private message me, man. Didn't I've never experienced that on here. I can't even get up there. But I'm gonna have to end the stream. I will be probably streaming again tomorrow, depending on other people's schedules. It'll probably be around the same time. Basically just life things. Unfortunately, can't do anything about it. I've been like the days before this week. I was normally streaming like 6 hours, but this week, just because of everything else going on and other events happening in life, I've basically been having to take a bit of a step back and only do the 3 hours. But I'm also being able to do other parts of my content. So yeah, with that, I'm going to basically call it for today. I will probably actually take the time to set up my minions for basically in between streams. And yeah, before we head off, I'm gonna take a peek at the garden. Because the other thing I will probably do again. Hello, are you? You are not librarian. You are randomly Tom. Hi, Tom. No, no. It's give and take, Tom. And yeah, I will be probably attempting tentatively. We'll see how I feel. More dungeon stuff next time. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing more Hypixel tomorrow. I might be doing some of my other games that I've got to get back to. But I will definitely be doing this more by the end of the week because in 2 days we have Aurora. Aura, not Aurora. We just have Aura being the mayor. So yeah, until then, I will definitely be streaming tomorrow. So if you want to come check me out, that'd be great. And I will be streaming more Hypixel in the near future. Until then, I hope everyone has a good time, and I'll